Levon, it's late in the night, but it's a great day. You won the tournament. You feeling elated?
Mhm.
How do you feel?
Happy, a little bit tired, but generally, um, I think there is a lot of work to do. Some of the lessons I've learned from here, comes to my mind what I need to do. But generally, winning is always nice.
Yeah, the rapid event was a slightly disappointing one for you because you were so close to victory. Like you were a pawn up against Arjun, you were completely winning, and then suddenly Arjun found some series of very good moves. So that must have been quite a disappointing feeling that day.
Yeah, because also uh, against Vaishali, I was completely winning.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not too disappointed. I made many mistakes in the technical phase, so it's a sign I should work on my technique. To be disappointed because you make mistakes, I'm normally not, disappointed when I make mistakes because these are old mistakes. These are not new mistakes. If there's something new that I find about myself, something negative, then I'm upset. But if this is the same old, I live with it. I know what it is. I just have to adjust and work on this. Remember how to do it once again. The technical phase. Work on it.
So like you said that you were not 100% perfect in the technical phase, and you must have worked on this weakness in the past as well.
Mm-hmm.
So isn't it a little bit disappointing that you have to again fix that weakness? It's like usually when you find new weakness, you feel like, okay, this is something new. But now that you have to fix the same thing, it is a bit discouraging, right? Because you have to again work on the same thing, or not?
No, it's not discouraging, but this is like we all have like chronic. I won't say diseases, but like chronic something like one person has weak feet, or one person has like a back problem, and he works on it, he improves, but sometimes it comes back. He needs to do the same exercise, work on it. So it's very much like in chess, it's very much like in everything. You just, as long as it's not new problems, you're happy. I mean, as long as you don't have a heart attack or, something terrible happening with you, it's a mild problem, you're fine.
But you can't get rid of it many times.
It's controllable, yes.
It's controllable. And then when the Blitz phase began, on day one, you were half a point behind Arjun. What were you feeling going into the last day?
Yeah, I was kind of happy that I was not playing well, and then I had a lot of points, and so it's a good position to strike. But the second day I was playing very badly. Also, technique was failing me. So yeah, I was lucky to get to the tie breaks.
And then in the tie breaks, those were three intense games.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Arjun played quite well, right, in the first two games?
Yeah, the first game was very unfortunate because it looks like I have a lot of possibilities, and it looks like what he did is wrong. But there it became impractical. I started, searching for a direct way, and I burned all my time and got in a losing position. I was lucky to survive that. And the second game, I kind of felt optimistic. I felt that I will. I have to have more in the position than there is, and yeah, I was also lucky to survive that one. So, but the first one, of course, I was much closer to losing in the first one than in the second one.
Yeah, I mean, just about Arjun, because I think he was clearly one of the finds of the tournament for the country, India, because everyone has heard a lot about Nihal Sarin, Pragnananda, but I think you are the one who's played with Arjun quite a lot. If you have to pinpoint on what is special about him, what would it be?
Well, I think he has a natural talent, natural ability for putting the pieces in the right squares. So yeah, I think he's very good. Definitely, you can feel from the way he plays. He's not afraid of anything. So, good player.
You had mentioned that at his age you were not as strong as him at some point.
Yeah, of course. Whenever I watch the games of some players, yeah, I'm so happy because I see the progress of chess. No, they're miles away. The youngsters nowadays, at the age of 13, 14, they play much stronger than I was when I was 20. I can tell. So the level is rising. There's clearly progress in chess, and clearly a lot of people are working on chess. I mean, their opening knowledge is very good. So yeah, I think I was thinking that I'm living in the golden era of chess, but I'm happy that this golden era is continuing.
Yeah, there are a lot of young kids here whom you played against, and you said you enjoy playing against them in general. Did you feel that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, they're so resourceful, and they play different ideas. They want to show, you know, that they are good players. So they work hard, and that's a big change from my generation, where we were. It was before the time when computers were so strong, you know. So learning something was very long, meticulous work. Nowadays, takes 1-2 days to learn new openings. So, and these kids are spending time, and they're dedicated. So, I'm very happy, and I hope in Armenia we'll also have juniors like this. I'm a bit envious, actually. As an Armenian, I really want to have such strong juniors as you guys have.
You did mention about Vishy Anand helping these youngsters, and that would help them progress faster. It's a very nice gesture from Vishy. I mean, he could have played these events as well, but he's spending time specially to train them. He's also working with them separately. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh yeah, I think this is splendid that such a great player, and also a player that is very knowledgeable and very hardworking, is serving as an example to children. I work on chess now. I work more than ever before, but at the same time, I cannot really put myself in this same class of hardworking people as Anand is. And so whenever I would show something to the kids and try to explain them in Armenia, it's much harder, because something that is natural for me, something that I didn't really work much on, it's just something that I've learned through books and, you know, through experience. It's much harder to explain it, rather than when you worked very hard and you went on this way, like Anand did. For him, I think having him as a coach is a dream of any country.
It's very interesting. You say like things which come to you naturally are not so easy to teach because you yourself have grasped them intuitively.
Well, because I mean, look at Anand's careers. Yes, I mean, he was playing very fast, very natural. Didn't know any openings, but played because of his great talent. And then, in order to become world champion, he started working on chess and started to try to grasp everything from the scratch. You know, just try to get deep into the game, and he got there. And then some things that he did by default, by nature, he went into the root of it and looked at it from a side and started looking at the whole mechanism of things. And therefore, he, I think, knows what game of chess is in its essence, because he was at the both sides. I haven't worked on chess so much like him, and even though I do work, but I don't work as much to compare myself to Anand. So I see it from the perspective of young Anand, the game of chess.
This is very deep what you just said. Yeah, it's tremendous that someone who is very creative, intuitive, then he had to fix some of his own weaknesses, and that's why he got better. It's tremendous. You were here, with Annie, and you made a post on Instagram about your T-shirt and a very famous Indian character called Jethalal. That was very nice. It was very funny. How was Annie's support here, and how did you feel with she being with you here?
Well, it's a great joy for me to have somebody I love very much, to spend her days with me and just to dedicate her whole time on my day, and my chess. So it's a blessing.
And you played like third time in India. Was there something new you discovered this time? Something new you ate? Something new place you went to?
Wait, this is my fourth time, yeah?
Yes. When you were young, you had been to Goa, and then 3 times. So 4th time.
I didn't have much chances yet to travel. Tomorrow we're going on a tour. I really wanted to visit Rabindranath Tagore's house. And yes, as my friend Ganguly said, he will definitely take me there.
Oh.
Yes. So tomorrow we have this excursion day, finally. And we'll get to experience some of the cultural sites of this amazing city.
And you've seen a lot of Indian movies, right? But none of the Bollywood movies, right? You watch some deep ones like Satyajit Ray's movie.
Okay, I tell you one story. So we tease Ani's brother sometimes. It's just a joke. We call him Fly. And one time we're watching the TV, and there is a Bollywood movie called The Fly about it's super cheesy, about some guy dying and then he's reincarnated into a fly. And then his girlfriend recognizes him, and then she kind of modifies him. He becomes a bionic, like a robot, with his wings and his metallic. So it was extremely funny. It was not meant to be funny, but this is probably Bollywood, the only Bollywood movie I have seen.
The Fly.
Yes.
I don't know about this one.
Yeah, but I'm more interested, of course, in the classics. I really like the movies that are portraying a life, in particular time, and this, of course, you can see in classics of Indian cinema.
Tremendous. I guess you have inspired more people to watch these things. And lastly, I want to ask you, so many people love you. I mean, we did an interview a few days ago. In the comments, there were so many people who spoke so many positive things about you. You're so humble. Even today, when you won the tournament, you said in a very nice way that you are getting this trophy only because Arjun can't carry both the trophies back home. Where does this humility come from?
No, I cannot call myself humble. I am not humble at all. I'm actually I'm very confident, and I believe in myself a lot. So it's not really like me being humble, but when I play badly, I play badly. I just accept it, And I'm a human being. I can blunder mate in one, as you saw today. So it's just I would say I'm trying to be objective, and when you're being objective and you're saying, yes, I had a day off, some people think you're being humble. But you can have a day off, but since I'm a good chess player, I can still have a day off and still win some tournaments, yes. Because you may not play good moves, but the problem is for your opponents that your name already plays a role. They start respecting you and they feel that, beating him would be difficult, although you're playing very badly. So this is the part of luck that gets there.
Amazingly put. And you are the first person I'm interviewing right now after Alireza Firouzja crossed 2800, because he did it like few minutes ago. Your thoughts on that?
It's a tremendous achievement in this age, and clearly it's a great promise for him. And he's a very nice guy. I like his chess, I like his character, and I hope to play against him and to challenge him and win some of his rating whenever I have a chance. If I can, of course.
Well, Levon, thank you so much for this interview and congratulations for winning the Tata Steel Chess India Blitz. We hope to have you back in India for the 5th time again soon.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it.